What's up, guys? Building a home can be a fun process when you think about all the cool designs and neat toys and different features that you can put in it. At times you can get really carried away in a dream world of expensive customizable options for your dream home. But the reality is that building a home, it does cost some money, and to be able to build your dream home, you're gonna have to pinch pennies, especially now that material costs have gone through the roof. So this video is all about making those pennies go as far as they possibly can, and it starts now. I'm Jonathan, this is my baby mama Rachel, and these are the top 10 penny pinching ideas to make sure that your custom home doesn't cost an arm, a leg, and maybe a kidney when you're all done. So please, if you like this video, would you hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, generally let us know if you're liking the content, because we work really hard to make sure we're putting out valuable content that you can use during your home buying or home building experience. So as for that, let's get into the good stuff. If you watch this video to the end, there's also a bonus. I'll share one way to save money that nobody is really talking about, and we are your insiders into the new home industry. We've helped over 400 people build their own custom home and walk them through this entire process. Our goal is to help you get the best deal possible that you can building a home, and also making sure that all of your values and priorities are met within your budget. So I just want to clear up one misconception. I often hear people say that they're building because they want a perfect home. Sounds great, but Jesus isn't building any more homes, guys. He built the last perfect one. Now, there's a lot of advantages to building. We've built several homes personally, and it definitely can hit your wants and your needs, but please understand there's no such thing as a perfect home. So before we dig in, I'd like to remind you of what I've said in previous videos. Builders are highly unlikely to reduce the base price of their homes. It just doesn't happen, especially in this market anymore. So don't really expect that that's going to be something that's going to happen when you get into the building process. When dealing with a builder, the incentives you most often receive are some credit towards closing costs, usually if you use a lender that they're comfortable with, or credits at their design center towards particular upgrades or things that they might be able to get at a discount or at their cost. So number one, the easiest way to get an incentive is to use the builder's preferred lender. That's number one rule. Builders want you to use their trusted lender so they know that your pre-approval is good. They have a working relationship with a lender, and it's a big deal too, especially if the builder's taking out the loan. In some cases, these builders are taking out $700, $800 million loan on behalf of someone else to build them a house. So they want to make sure that when you show up to closing, your loan is good. Just like anything else, it never hurts to get a second quote. So you may want to get in contact with another reputable lender just to make sure you're getting sort of the best loan options that you can, but make sure that you're considering all the benefits of using the builder's lender.
Number two, check the builder's warranty. Is there one? Actually, in the state of Virginia, builders are required to do a 1-year home warranty and a 5-year structure warranty. But some builders go above and beyond that, so make sure you know what their building warranty actually covers for you. Knowing exactly what is covered under the warranty will really help you down the road. Sometimes I've had people call me and say, hey, I need this grout touched up. Well, a lot of builders will come back and touch up your grout, but they kind of want the house to go through all of the seasons. So they want the house to expand and contract and be in the cold and hot. Some builders will only actually do touch-ups or warranty issues like nail pops or grout touch-ups or paint touch-ups one time. So you're gonna wanna wait until that like 10 or 11 month mark and have all those things done at one time. A lot of the time the warranties will also cover things like the big systems and everything, even far and beyond their 1 or 2 year warranty. So those are really good things to ask for so you know exactly what's covered.
Yeah, it's also good to have representation. We had someone try to tell a client that the outside plumbing work was not covered, but they had an outdoor shower installed. So we made a couple phone calls and had to give that guy a knuckle sandwich and got it taken care of, but good representation is a good thing. Number three, find a home builder that has standing inventory. It's gonna be a huge help to you. Many builders start homes and hope to be able to sell them before they're completed. These are called spec homes or speculative builds. If the house makes it all the way to completion without being sold, the builder might be a little bit motivated to sell it, and often they'll be more willing to negotiate. Also, sometimes the buyer is unable to close or they cancel, their financing could fall through, life change could happen, so sometimes those homes have to be resold on the open market. So yes, sometimes these homes are often upgraded to a point. It could be crazy upgrades and it might not be your taste of choice, or it might just be sick things that the builder just has to get off of his books and he's ready to dole out a deal. So it's one of the best ways to get a great house, fully loaded home, is to keep your eye or your finger on the pulse of the market for any homes that were once previously sold that came back on the market, or that he spec built and just didn't sell in the time frame that he thought he should.
We have experience working with builders, actually working with buyers and going to a builder where the builder will entice buyers to come with a low price, only find out that everything that they would want in the home would have to be upgraded so that they can have a better profit margin.
You know who you are.
So when you're working with a builder, know exactly what their standard features are. That will give you an idea of what you're getting with that base price of the home so you can prioritize your upgrades later.
Yeah, some of them are crazy. They're like, oh, you wanted windows. That's gonna be an extra oh, you wanted the shingles with the roof? Oh, gotta go talk to the sales manager.
It's an extra 20 grand.
Yeah, number 6, here's kind of like a hidden rule of the trade, especially with large builders who have shareholders. So like publicly, Beezer Homes, these kind of places that have public shareholders. They're accountable to shareholders and they have like reports that they have to run at the end of the year. So you may be able to get a discount on a new home towards the end of a year if a builder has a bunch of inventory sitting around that they need to sell out before the closeout of that calendar year. Now, this may not be the case in a like hardcore seller's market, but in a normal balanced market, you can see some really significant decreases at the end of a quarter or at the end of a year, particularly in December when everybody's focused on Christmas and holiday shopping. It's a great time to try and snag a new construction home at a bit of a discount because the builder's trying to get it off his books.
Yeah. And number 7 also has a lot to do with timing. For instance, when a builder first releases a community, that's actually a great time because their prices are going to be at their lowest. As a builder sells homes in a community, their prices increase over time. Obviously, poor market conditions could bring a price down, but normally, especially now, those prices increase as the builder continues to build phase after phase after phase. So look out for those neighborhoods that are coming soon. You might be able to get the best pricing.
Boom. Numero 8, order a home inspection. Look, not all builders are created equal and not all builders are good builders. That's just the freaking truth. And don't rely only on city inspections to make sure that your home is built to the standard that you will need it to be built to if you have 2 destructive children like I do that might tear it down. No, I'm kidding. But get a home inspection. We go back and forth on this one. I typically land on getting a home inspection, even if your builder won't allow it to be a contingency of sale. Get a home inspection to protect yourself and so that you know of any. There might even be items that the builder doesn't have to fix because it doesn't break building code, but you might want to know about it. So in most cases, in most situations, I would say go ahead and get the home inspection, do yourself the solid. If you begin to feel some concerns with the builder and their quality, you certainly want to get a home inspection. Be a great time to order it, or if nothing else, just if you need to keep yourself at ease and need the peace of mind. So if you do decide to hire a home inspector, make sure you contact the builder. Don't do this like willy-nilly on your own. This is something the builder needs to know about. His representations will need to be on site, and if there are going to be things that you need to negotiate or make corrections with, normally most builders are not going to have a problem with this. They just don't want you to slow their process down. So by and large, builders are going to want to make sure, because they have to warranty it, they want to make sure that the home is built very well. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Just make sure you go through the proper channels to clear it with the builder.
Number 9, you really should have representation when working with a builder. And here's why. Most builders aren't going to give you a discount for not having a real estate agent working with you. They already have this kind of baked into their numbers. So they're already expecting to pay for a realtor to be representing you, and they might give you a small discount, but it's not going to be anything like 3% like you would think, because that's just not how they work. Most builders don't even pay 3% to their realtors anyway. So it kind of case-by-case basis, you really should have representation when you're working with a builder, because the builder really is a business and he's working for himself. He wants the home to be beautiful for you, and not every builder is the same. Some builders are like a little bit shady out there, and some builders that we've worked with are amazing. And honestly, you might not even need a realtor, but it's always in your best interest to have someone represent you.
Yeah, number 10 is we would love the opportunity to work with you. So we can throw all the stats at you. We're very experienced. We're in the top 2 to 3% in Hampton Roads year upon year. We've done this a million times. But the reality is this is our area of passion and our specific niche. New construction is very unique, just like there are certain fields in, say, medicine or law, like new construction. There is a lot that goes into it, specifically on the outset. If you're building from the ground up, starting with the piece of dirt that you buy, there is so much that your representation needs to know, and what they don't know could kill you. So please give us a shot. We would love to work with you. Like I said, we strive to please, and new construction is absolutely our area of passion. So we hope to hear from you soon. We're Jonathan and Rachel Beasley with That Fit Team, professionals in real estate.
And passionate about people.
Let's work together soon.